Wake County Human Services has been partnering locally with Safe Kids Wake County and been doing this the past 5 years. And we come out every year, particularly in the warmer seasons, and we like to do demonstrations to demonstrate to people the dangers of leaving children unattended in a hot vehicle. And we use temperature display to do that. We show the internal temperature of the vehicle as well as the outside temperature. And then we actually cook s'mores in the vehicle and serve to the public, which gives us a chance to converse and talk with them about the dangers of leaving children unattended in the vehicle. This event is important. Already this year alone, since April, we've had 13 children die nationally that were left in a vehicle. And what people don't understand is children are so much more vulnerable, as well as pets. Children heat up 3 to 5 times faster than adults do. So at 100, they will exhibit issues with hypothermia, and 107, that equals organ failure and death. So we're demonstrating to people how much vulnerable and what a short period of time that can happen. Within 10 minutes, the internal vehicle temperature rises 20 degrees every 10 minutes. So it can happen in a very short period of time.
About 3 years ago, on May 29th, day before Memorial Day 2011, I was on my way out of town and I got a call from my son, a friend of his, who told me that something had happened in Clarksdale, Mississippi, where my son was a minister of music at a church. His wife sang in the choir. They were late getting to church that morning. They arrived at church and his wife got out, took their older child in the church, and he was to get the baby, who was my 3-month-old grandson, out of the back of the car. Well, he was trying to get his keyboard as well, so he asked a church member to get the son, and apparently the church member did not hear him. And everybody thought the other one had gotten him, and so they went into the church. And for the next 2.5 hours, they were in worship services, thinking the child was in daycare. And the child was left in the car seat, 93 degrees outside, windows up, in the church parking lot. And unfortunately, when they arrived at the car, he had already succumbed. They did go to the ER, but again, he was already gone. An event like this is so important because it brings about the awareness and hopefully the prevention of heat stroke among children. Unfortunately, many people think that it can't happen to them, and it does happen. And so we're just trying to get the word out to help people understand that it is something that is preventable, does not have to happen.
Our main goal today, if nothing alone, is we know that we want people, the public, to understand something from us, and we are doing our best in this community to make people understand, if you see a child unattended, to please call 911. Locally in North Carolina, we have had, in the past week, we have had 2 near misses. These were children that were left unattended, and someone called 911. And so those children, there were 3 locally, there was another child in another county in North Carolina recently. Those were 4 children that we're prayerful that fortunately, it didn't happen, that if that person had not called 911, we don't know what that outcome would have been with those children. So we want the public to make that commitment to the children in this community to call 911 if you see children left unattended in a vehicle. We tell people if they would like more information that they can always contact us here at Wake County Human Services, and we go out in the community and we are happy to do programs to talk specifically just about this project. So they can go online to WakeGov and find our information about our injury prevention program and go out and talk to the community and talk to groups about, because what we depend on is we depend on the people in the community to join us and help us spread this message. So we're happy to do that. We also tell parents, go to safekidsworldwide.org and go online. You can sign the pledge online, and you can get information on Safe Kids website about the issue and what we're talking about.